Well, thank you so much for dropping in. Today is a beautiful day in South Carolina. It has been awful this week. The last part of this week, it's been nothing but rain. It's been like a monsoon. But, and I had to take my little puppy out and all that. And, they do not like to do their business outside in the rain. They're sniffing around. They can't find their scent. It's been washed away. And here I am getting totally soaked. My puppy's getting soaked, but thankfully all that's over with, and we have beautiful sunshine today, and just wanted to get this video out for you guys and tell you about my new luggage. Of course, you know that I've got new luggage for Christmas. I'm so excited about, and for my birthday, my husband got me, well, let me just say, and I've said this before, Melissa and her husband Brad, got me a large piece of Disney luggage for Christmas. I was so over the moon about that and so excited. And then my husband and my children, along with some other things, got me the smaller piece to match my luggage so I can have both pieces to make like a mini set. And so I'm so excited. Now I just need to go somewhere. So maybe my husband and I can get away for a weekend, even if it's in town, going across town to the Embassy Suite and just hanging out over there. At least I can take my luggage. So anyway, I wanted to do a comparison video for you guys and show you my old luggage. It's just soft shell luggage that I've had for 15 years. It has been through the ringer, and I've carried it when my kids were growing up. We're going to Disney World, and you'll see the wear and tear on it, so you'll have to overlook that. But I wanted to show you the comparison, and then I'm going to show you my new luggage. Open it up, let you see the inside, and give you some measurements so you can see the pros and the cons, and kind of come together at the end and talk about it. And you can make up your own mind on whether you would like to go with some Disney luggage or if you would like to stay with the traditional luggage that I had. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, guys, so here is my luggage comparison. So I wanted to put them side by side so you can compare them. So let's start with the new luggage. It is hard shell. It is from American Tourister. It has all these lovely designs of Mickey on here, where Mickey is being playful, he's singing, he's being a little silly and spiteful, angry Mickey, surprised Mickey. I just love it. It's just a wonderful design. The color is like a lighter color gray, and Mickey is in his little red shorts, and it just pops off of the gray. I think it's a great combination of color. It's a little sophisticated looking, I think. Not a real childish type of design, which I think is great for me because I'm kind of conservative. So, yeah, I just love that. Also, at the top here, you'll see it has a nice, hardy rubber handle for you to lift. It also has a handle that expands for carrying over on the side here. If you wanted to sit it down on its side, you could. It has the little feet here. It has 4, 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom down there. So that would be really good. Over here on my old luggage, it's a nice blue. It does have pockets on the outside. 2 pockets here for more storage if you needed it. The one thing that the hard shell, it doesn't have that. So that is minus some of the storage there that you would have the convenience of just dropping your keys or your camera or whatever in your zipped pocket. So that's a little different there. With the old luggage, it has a nice hardy handle also. I still have some of my travel information on it. Also, it has the handle that expands up for carrying or pushing or rolling. It does not have the feet on the side over here. It does have a handle. Wait a minute, it does have feet on this side, I think. No, it doesn't. I didn't think it did. It does not have feet like the hard shell luggage does, but it does have a side handle. for carrying if you wanted to lift and carry it. And so does the Disney Luggage. It has the rubber handle there as well. Another thing I wanted to point out is that, and maybe let's see, it's over here on this side. Of course, these are the zips to open up the suitcase, but down here it has the zip where you can expand the luggage and make it even wider to accommodate more products in your suitcase. So that has it, and my old suitcase has that feature as well. I think this is the one right here with the old luggage. That expands it so you can make it wider to hold more items in the actual suitcase. So those are the outside comparisons. I'm not sure, I've never had hard shell luggage, so I'm not sure for the duration, how sturdy it's going to be, how scuffed up it will be. And you can see this is not color right here. This is just a reflection of the outside coming in, but you can see this is not like a smooth surface. It does have a design in it, and you can feel that in the design. So I'm not sure how well that's going to handle scuffs and bumps and stuff like that as far as the wear and tear, how to look after 15 more years. As you can see on my old luggage, though, it does show some fraying from where it's just been bumped and rubbed and tossed around at the airport and such. It's been a great piece of luggage, but I'm ready to experience my new Disney luggage. So there are still tons of those out there. Great piece of luggage. If you still are interested into the soft shell, the cloth type luggage, it is still a great piece of luggage, but I'm very interested in trying out my new luggage. This is a spinner, so it just very easily moves around. You can see how well it moves, how easily it moves. This doesn't do that. You have to pick it up and push it. It is a one direction, front and back type look. Okay, so I need to tell you some dimensions. Okay, so on the hard shell, it is 30 inches tall, 19 inches wide, and I'm going to show you the inside, but it's 11 inches deep. The soft shell, 30 inches tall. I've got 20 inches wide, but, it's been pushed to the limit. It may have been 19, I don't know, but I measured 20 inches wide and about 10 inches deep. And the hard shell weighs 9 pounds, and the soft shell weighs 8.5 pounds. So the hard shell is a little heavier, just a little heavier, but not enough to make a difference. Hey guys, so here's the inside of the suitcases. We'll start with the new Disney luggage. You see up top, it has a zip closure, and that opens up. It's just netting, but on the inside of the upper piece is deep. It's not just like you would see in my other luggage. It actually has about 5 inches of storage up here. I told you that the depth of the new suitcase was 11 inches deep totally. Well, what Disney does is they've split it up. You've got about 5 and so many inches at the top and 5 and so many inches at the bottom to make a total of 11 inches. So I'm not sure how I like that yet, but we'll see. But anyway, you can unzip that and have your storage on top. Then you have this pouch at the bottom made out of the same material that it's lined with a zip closure here. Beautiful red that just pops off of that black. One thing I do like about this is the elastic band goes from far corner to far corner and meets in the middle, and the same thing down here. And it just seems like it would cover that more, cover your products and your items in your suitcase better. So like I said, it's 11 inches deep totally. That's divided from the top and the bottom. So I really like that. Over here, this is my old luggage. And if you notice, it has at the top a zip closure. It opens up. It's not deep. I mean, you can get like a belt, some socks, flip-flops, that kind of thing up there. Then you come down, and the majority of your space is in the bottom portion. And this is about 10 inches deep right here. And you see the material that's covering the hardware of the suitcase, and then you have a plastic pouch here. And so this is the comparison. So you have the majority of your space in the bottom portion, and then over in the Disney Luggage, it's divided from the top and the bottom. So here are the two pieces. So we have about 10 inches all down at the bottom, and then about 11 inches divided. So that's something you can think about if you would like that. I'm not sure because I've never done that, so we'll see. Okay, so we have the smaller pieces. Same thing. We have American Tourist. We still have the same design with Mickey on here. We still have the same handle, the piece that lifts up, the handle there. We have the feet on the bottom, right down there. Also, the smaller piece over here, same as the large. Have the handle, the one that extends up, the handle on the side. It's the soft shell. Here's the hard shell. So not much different other than the large pieces. Okay, so on the small pieces with the hard shell, we're looking at 22 inches tall, 14 inches wide, and 9 inches deep. On the soft shell, we're looking at 22 inches high, 14 inches wide, and I think it's about 6 to 7 inches deep. It's not as deep as the other piece. So that is the comparison of the small pieces. Okay, so here is the inside of the small pieces. Same thing as the large. You have your zip at the top. You can unzip it and have half of your depth there. I think it said it was 9 inches deep. So you could have, 4.5 inches up top, 4.5 inches in the bottom. It has the same elastic bands, the same pocket there. Same thing with the old luggage, the same zip, not much room up there, room for a belt, something like that. And then in the bottom portion, that's where you're going to have your depth there, about 6 to 7 inches in there. So same thing, material covering the hardware. You have one plastic pouch there for storage. So not much difference. I do believe the larger piece has more depth, and both of these still have the expandable zipper like the large piece does also. Okay guys, so there was my luggage. You saw my new luggage, you saw my old luggage. So now let's kind of examine it and see the pros and cons of the both, okay? So first of all, let me just show you that I went out and I purchased one of these. We tried to measure the weight on our digital scales, and it just was not working out for us. So this wasn't expensive. I went out to my local Walmart, got this for like $7. So that was very helpful. It has a little arm on it. You lift the luggage up and the arm will move. It has a little black arm that'll move to the actual weight. And then when you release it and set it down, that arm stays there so you can see actually how much it weighed at the time. It also comes with a little tape measure, which makes it easy and convenient to go ahead and tape it. Measure it so you can measure it. So that worked out real well. So in comparison, my large piece of luggage, my new Disney luggage, it was 30 inches tall, 19 inches wide, and 11 inches deep. So my old luggage, it's not too far off. The large piece was 30 inches tall also. I've got 20 inches wide. Now my measurements was the measurements that I created. And of course, the old luggage, it's kind of cloth, and that could probably expand, and it's been stretched to the max. And so it may have truly been 19 inches also, but I measured 20. So they're so close. It's not that big of a difference. And it was, from my measurements, 10 inches deep. So the only thing I can see, and then also if you'll remember, and this is for both pieces, but if you'll remember my new Disney luggage, which was different, you open it up and it's like they split down the middle the depth. So instead of on the lower portion or the bottom where you're laid out and you're in the bottom where you normally stack up your clothes in your suitcase, usually you have the most depth in that area. In this luggage, they split it in half. So you have about 5 whatever inches on the bottom and then 5 or whatever inches on the top. And so, I don't know about that. I'll let you know how I like that. I'm not sure if I like that or not. We'll see. But I love the luggage. That might be something I can overlook because it's Disney luggage. Those are the comparisons for the hard shell and the soft shell luggage for the large pieces. So let's look at the small piece. So with the small piece, the hard shell, have to look at my notes, was 22 inches tall, 14 inches wide, and 9 inches deep. So with the soft shell luggage, it was 22 inches high, 14 inches wide, and approximately maybe 7 inches deep. So not far off. I do think the Disney luggage is deeper. I do honestly believe that to be deeper. The 2 sets of luggage offers the extra zip around where you can expand your luggage. If you want to make room for even more in your suitcase, you can do that. And that was on the large piece and the small piece. So what could be some of the other pros and cons? For me, some of the pros to the new Disney luggage is hard shell, which may make it a little more durable. You know, when you go to the airport, they're not as gentle as they need to be with your luggage. In regards to maybe protecting some of the items you have inside. Also, it's a spinner. It is very functional, very user-friendly. When you are maneuvering, whether you're in the house, whether you're outside, whether you're going into an airport or into a hotel, and your arms are full, you may have a bag on your shoulder, you may have a kid you're holding on to in one hand and your purse in the other hand. It's just really easy to move around. So this soft shell luggage is not as user-friendly to me. Like I said, they both have arms you can pull up and pull. They both have handles that you can carry. But the soft shell luggage moves in one direction. You pull it or push it in one direction at a time. If you want to turn and go to the left or to the right, you can pull it behind you, but it's not going to swirl around very easily like the hard shell luggage would do. So for me, I think I prefer, whether it would be hard shell or soft shell, I would prefer a spinner. And that's something that I have in my new luggage. I think I prefer the hard shell. It just seems to be more durable than the soft shell. So I guess, know that more in time, how durable it is, how long it'll last, see if it'll last me for another 15 years. So I hope this comparison today has helped you in making a decision if you're out there in the market looking for some new luggage. The soft shell products are great. I don't want to say anything derogatory towards that because, like I said, I've used mine for the last 15 years and it's worked fabulously. It's just been wonderful. Mine shows the wear and tear because I have used the hound out of it. But I'm just really excited about my new luggage. It's Disney luggage. I've never had that. I love the pattern that I've got. Like I said earlier, I think it's a little sophisticated looking to where it does look more appropriate for an adult. Not that a child couldn't carry it. That'd be great too. But I just personally, for me, I'm a little conservative, so I just like it for me. So yeah, I really enjoyed showing it to you today. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and please comment below if you have Disney luggage and even pop in a picture. I'd love to see it. And so if you have any other questions, I'll be glad to try and answer them for you. I hope I covered as much as I could with it. I just hope it really helped you out today. And thanks again for stopping in. checking out my video. Please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can follow me and see any of the new videos I put out, and also hit the little notification bell so you'll be aware when I do put up a new video. You'll be right there and can see it. So anyway, stay tuned. I have more coming. I've got another haul video coming up. Not Christmas stuff, totally different things. Hopefully, I'm hoping to try to make it back to Disney this year. Got a lot going on this year, but I'm going to try to squeeze it in. So anyway, hope to see you there in the park sometimes. Please, if you ever see me, please don't hesitate to come up and say hello. So I'd love to meet you. So I hope you guys have a great afternoon. Get out and enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.